Well, hello there. Welcome to Lost Opal Tarot. Hi, my name is Opal. Hello. Thank you, Shirley. Happy Thursday to you and all of you as well. Otherwise out there. Hi, Lissies. How are you? Hi. Welcome to Lost Opal Tarot. In case you're unaware, my name is Opal. I use things like tarot, Lenormand, oracle, elder futhark, astrology, hermetics, alchemy, etc., in order to help illuminate the path to the higher self. I hope you will join me. It has been a crazy. I mean, man, it feels like every time I sit down in front of the camera to record anyway, to be here, in front of you instead of just doing what I normally do anyway. It's always been a crazy couple days, right? The ebb and flow of time and life is just wild. A couple things. I mean, here you go. Okay, I guess I will explain my life in a series of just interactions, text interactions, technically. Okay, if you will. One person in particular does not watch any of this. They're not of this work, if you will. Full support, but could care less about being here to watch. But I just want to read out to you how our this is just a normal conversation about nothing, okay? I reply to my friend very early in the morning. This is effectively how I say good morning to them. I tell him, I can't even read this without laughing, I'm sorry. I tell him, stare him out and give him the sad eye. Hi, I love you. He replies, hi brother. That's B-R-I. B-R-I-T-H-E-R. Excuse me. Immediately replies, brother with a U, B-R-U-T-H-E-R. Immediately replies, B-R-U-V-V-A, brava. I reply, B-R-U-V, bruv. Immediately followed by B-R-U, brew. Finally with a B. And he finishes the text. Well, almost. Finishes with we have evolved. And then the cute little, like the 90s asterisk, the very adorable little emojis that says brother with only blinking eyes. And I reply to him with little asterisks that just says dies. Okay. Very normal text for us, but just normal day, but weird things happen throughout it. Normal word becomes this crazy wild ride. Just in case this person should ever watch this, hi, I love you. You are a light in my life. Thanks for being in my life. That's the kind of day I'm have been having, etc. The reading queue is open, ladies and gentlemen. Just by the way, I'm kind of just babbling at this point. We are, quote unquote, an hour away from when people would actually be here. So we're kind of just hanging out. So if someone wants a reading, there were directions at the beginning, but just in case we need them again, there they are. Ta-da. Right next to my big, shiny, bald head. So, I had some notes as well. I wanted to make sure. God, speaking of, yes, yes. I feel like a talk show host. I have a little notepad, right? You see them writing notes before the show starts. A shit ton. I don't know what they write about, but for me, it's just become how just thoughts, random thoughts popping in my head that I want to remember to talk about. Okay. Uh, for some reason, I don't know if it's just through doing this work or not, or like, there's obviously been a mental shift, a spiritual shift, a perception shift, if you will, just in many ways through doing this. But it has definitely impacted, to me, in a very funny way, the way that I just speak about things, and it comes out rather strange. I have another friend, okay, another interaction in text, okay. The normal person would just text their friend. For me in Arizona, it doesn't, when weather happens here, being that we live in a desert, it's kind of a big deal. Instead of just texting my friend and being like, hey, it's raining. Wow. Isn't that awesome, right? Instead, what do? I text my friend, precipitation upon you. This friend also, you may be listening right now, and you, sweet, sweet soul, if you are, thank you so much for being around in my life. I hope you're having a good day. I miss and love you. That's the kind of day I'm having, if you're curious where I'm at. Okay? We're learning a bunch. Some weird stuff is going on here, okay? Some weird stuff. We'll get into that, I don't know, momentarily at some point when someone hops in and wants a reading from us. I'm not sure when that will be, but I'm assuming at some point someone will, I assume. I have some stuff to discuss with a specific card, but we'll get to that. Yeah, we are going to learn a wisdom or two, maybe. I don't know. You might already know all this stuff, but maybe you agree with my views on this specific card. But man, some things are happening over here that are pretty wild for me to experience. Not that it's like the first time ever, but I am very much so consciously aware of them now, whereas before, this would have just slipped right by me. It would have just been another day, another coincidence, another whatever, right? Oh, ooh, that's cool. Whereas right now, it feels like the whole world is unfolding before my very eyes, and it's wild. Not the whole world, like in some crazy dramatic way, but, just the way to interact with certain things. And it's, in a way that is more beneficial to all involved. It's me helping me through other people, but in so doing, I use it to then help other people. It's this very interesting cycle. I can't explain it. But anyways, it has led to a very unique and fascinating view of the world. We have a new friend here. A couple, in fact. I'll have to come back to the Let's Chat view after I show this, but these cards, okay? I was gonna say, I don't know which one we're gonna get. I can't show too much of what these cards are. I don't know if you can tell. I've been doing some research over here. It's literally just hanging out, sitting on the table, chilling, doing nothing for now. It was part of the reason I had my little realization of my own. We'll see if I can show it better on the screen, but I can only really flip through these a little. Okay, I'm not going to show them too much because they're not our art. Technically, these are old as hell, old as all hell, but this is a deck called the Solabusca. Okay, perhaps Busca. I have heard it pronounced in a couple of different ways. I am not really sure which is correct, but considering it is Italian, I am going to go with Solabusca personally. But you do you. I don't really think it matters anymore as long as we understand that it is this deck we speak of. This is Il Matto. That is to say, the Fool in the Solabusca. Before we start even beginning to discuss what you're staring at on the screen here, I'm gonna go ahead and make him real big. If they sue me into oblivion for just educating about a fucking card, well, so be it. But let's get this out of the way, shall we? These are other things. Yeah, that can live there. Why not? I don't hate that completely. You guys get the cards. They live with you now. Well, not that anybody's here, but just in case anybody in the future watching this, wow, I'm gonna be that guy. Feel free to leave a comment. What do you see in the art of this card? I'll tell you what I see, but I just want you to ponder that for a moment. Really look at just the art of this card and what do you see? Hear this? This is a nice tick-tock clock music. Little heartbeat for you to think. Really look at it. All right, what do I see? Okay, bird, crow, raven, singing, songbird. I'm not sure. I really cannot tell you. This just is, for me, this is just a generic ass bird. Whatever the hell flies around my neighborhood. I think we have magpies, perhaps. I'm not sure. Now that I say magpie, I'm not sure what the symbolism of a magpie would be. Something we'll look up perhaps here in a moment. See, this is when I become that like weird talk show host guy where I wrote down magpie meaning. We'll look at that in a minute. So, I see a magpie. This is what appears to be a male figure, but it is, honestly, difficult to be certain. Okay, just judging by the structure of their legs. Okay, they are rather muscular. I would argue it's meant to represent a male figure, but as I've said before in tarot, as even tarot in established form does not care your gender, okay, specifically, but even that can be argued, considering the high priestess, okay, was effectively the papist, all right, in earlier forms of tarot, meaning they were just poking fun of the church, right? Oh, hi, Mocha. Hello. We're learning about a random card today. Hi. Not even a random card, but Mocha, you'll be the first read. It's just us. I'm going to finish up what I was just discussing. We're talking about the Fool. We are discussing a totally different system than what we are used to here. I will have to switch out the system we are using as well before we actually do any work. But I wanted to talk about this while I had it. So, welcome to the ride. I see you in queue. Hi. I'll even put your name up. How's that make you feel? Happy Thursday. Yes, well, this is Il Matto. A little bit different version of the Fool. But in essence, this is the Fool. We're going to talk about him. I've been working on this. I don't want to say day and night, but kind of off and on here, okay? This is a deck called the Solabusca. Alright? I can't... God, I think I could. I'm just not sure I can. As the deck art that's on these does not belong to me. So, you know, technically, I own two different versions of this deck, neither of which are this technically, but they're all the same art, you know? I really don't know, like, how does that legal battle go? You know what I mean? Like, are you really? Where did it go? What did I do with it? I lost it already. Oh my God. I did. What did I do with it? Well, here's one. Okay. This is a copy of Lo Scarabeo. Solabusca. Okay. There's one. I feel like I've lost my mind though. Oh, I remember. Jesus Christ. This is an earlier one. All right, still Lo Scarabeo. Same art effectively, but these ones. All right. I argue they're more modern than the more modern ones are. These are from the year 2000. Okay. But they have actual words. Words. Get the words, please. Focus. Can you do it? Will you try really hard? Oh, come on. Is it the light? Why won't you love me? Oh, there it is. Those. Okay? More learnings for you. So. This art doesn't really belong to anybody anymore. It was made before copyright laws even existed, frankly, to a degree. At least as we know them in the modern day. So, I don't know that I could really get in trouble for using it, but still, I am going through and figuring out all the meanings for this. While I have you, before we get your reading, Mocha, let's just talk about what I see here in the art of the cards. Maybe give you some insight about how my brain works, as with this deck, we truly must interpret every single card on our own. There is no true, formally shared book of meanings for this deck, just period. You may find some floating around. There are ones that come with the decks that I have. They are, sorry, not in my opinion, they are lacking. They are not complete. Okay? They are brief at best. I see here, this person doesn't even have shoes. Okay? This is a person wearing just like socks, stockings that are worn out, old. Tunic, okay? Red, all passion. All passion here, all soul's fire, right? All spark. All just this burning drive to go somewhere, but this person knows not. Doesn't matter. They're wandering through a desert. There's no foliage on the trees in the background here. Nothing, right? Just rocks, dirt. This person hasn't committed to anything yet. They play a bagpipe. So this, you can just figure this is the wandering musician effectively. But I don't think this is just specifically that we are a musician. It's just we make noise, cause chaos, Our bird can be, I'm wondering if this is a magpie, I'll have to look up, but our bird could be a raven, I don't know, could be a crow, an omen, right? Just like kind of in movies, right? The fool, this person who works this like dead end job, they have no purpose, they think they hate their life, they think they suck, they can do nothing cool, and for whatever reason, all of a sudden here comes this bird with a message, a sign, a symbol, a sigil, a spoken word, a new person, or whatever, a prophecy, an omen, right? But even their headdress I haven't quite figured out yet. But to me, I don't know, it just looks silly. But it's vaguely reminiscent of a hat you would make if you lived in the wilds. Just almost like wheat, honestly, which to me would just represent life. But it could just be foliage. I don't know. I'm not sure on that yet. But it's bare naked. Clearly their clothes are old. All their stuff is slouching off them. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but I would assume not, considering they've got one sleeve down. But maybe they are just disheveled, homeless, despot. There's a lot here. But this is a deck I cannot reliably read with on stream yet, because I am still going through all the meanings of this card. Because the way that we read this is a little bit different. So I gotta take you back over here for just a minute while I handle some configuration stuff on the back end. So hi, how are you? I need to fix this real quick. We'll change this one to 4. I have it set up in a way where I can a little more easily swap the decks around, but you don't need to see, all the personal files on my computer while I do that. If you did, okay? So, we're back, all right? Ta-da, as if nothing happened. Mocha, what kind of reading would you like today? It is your turn, my dear. Whoa, I made the card so big. I did not mean for that. Woo! Woo! Okay. Much more livable. How about like this big? Mocha? Did you have something specific in mind? Your name is already on the screen, in fact. In case anybody is wondering what the different decks are, we have a tarot deck here. We have a representation of the runes I use here, as well some Lenormand cards. These are not an official deck. They are our own kind of thing, if you will. Same with the runes. But dealer's choice. Sorry, I gotta get our wisdoms off the table, but I may need to use it. Dealer's choice. Yeah, let's test out a couple things. So, I like our astrology dice. We're just gonna get a general astrology dice for you. Okay, Mocha? We'll start there. Hi, though. How are you? 3 dice, okay? Let us discuss. Libra? What do we got? Okay, so we can't do these reversed, some of them at least. This is the 6th house, North Node. Ready? I'm still learning what the hell all these mean, frankly, so I hope you will bear with me. All of you. I know some of you are more than patient with me. You have been for months. I thank you for it. It is my honor to read for you. Anyways, I've been working on a lot of stuff. Forgive me. We got a ton going on. We can close Solar Boost up. I probably don't need this either for now. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. North. No, this is growth, stretch. This can't be reversed like ever, by the way. Neither can this. We know that now. Nor can this. Herder. Grow, stretch, become. Okay? Now, our sign liar, Libra. Libra, layer, sign layer is Libra. This came to me upright. Okay? Diplomatically, relationally. Alright? So, again, growth somewhere diplomatically, relationally, in the 6th house in work, health, or service. So, devotion to a craft, care of body systems. I would argue this is something to do with the self. Okay? Just in general. I'm not using our big giant one this time, okay? Solely because I kind of figured we'd have to do a couple things for you. I think we'll skip a rune. Let's just do a thinking, feeling, doing for you, Mocha. Is that okay? 3 cards? I hope that'll work for you. We kind of got a generic little message for you there already, so let's see what that is about. Yeah, this is the Wild Unknowns Oracle by Kim Krans, in case you are curious. Very pretty. Mother of Pentacles, that is to say the Queen of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups reversed, as well as the 8 of Cups reversed. Oh, no, not reversed, I'm sorry, upright. Ready? Well, come on. Time to go on an adventure. Pentacles, right? Yes. The Queenie of Pentacles. There she is. We were talking about body, health, yeah? Well, there she is on thinking. So, confirmation number 1, in case that's what you were curious of or needed it. 5 and 8. So, a couple of things. Oh, we can make these bigger, yeah. Yeah, we can. Look at them. They were so little and cute. But now, they're all grown up. Okay. Sorry, I'm vain. I want to see my name. Forgive me. The Queen. The Queen. God, it would be really nice if I could find a way to get the little black box to go underneath, but still over. But we cannot without making life extremely difficult, which I am not willing to do. So bear with me. Your chat box, so you can see the text as well as me, in the way. Sorry. Anyways, our Queen of Coins for thought. All right, this is the nurturing mother. I like to call this is as close to as being the mother Gaia as you can be in terms of any of the suits. All right, the specifically minor arcana or the pip cards. These aren't even pips. These are minor court cards, to be specific. Sorry. So of the minors, this is the closest to the nurturing mother card you can get, Mother Gaia. Right. The only next step to this, closest to, in terms of quite literal physical Mother Earth, is the Empress card. Okay. So, as with all Queen energy, regardless of the gender, this can be an obsession with care, right? But as well, it can point out times when we are being neglectful and care as well, when we do not have these routines. But nonetheless, your mind is just on this topic in general, your physical world, right? View this little pentacle here as a baby, but that's you holding the self, the very physical self, right? I mean, it's wrapped up in just what we're doing right here. You're doing a check-in right now for how am I doing? Okay, you know this. So your thoughts are on the physical. Our feelings, well, they're quite literally on our feelings. This is disappointment, but blocked. Okay? So, this can go one of two ways. This is either A, the disappointment that we refuse to acknowledge, or B, this is, yes, this is you fully doing what this card is asking us to do to begin with. And the Rider-Waite-Smith, you will notice 3 spilled cups here. This is our disappointment over, our spilled glasses. And the card here, it is red, spilled passion, if you will. Makes us sad. Gives us the sad eye, right? Right behind us, though, are 2 full cups, or even empty cups, whatever you want them to be, whatever they were, whatever they are. But we're not focused on that. Well, when you reverse this, you undo that unfocus, that illusion that this was the whole of the picture, whereas there was more. You see this, but as well, it can hint to either. I'm not sure which for you. So either way, in my opinion, the worst of it is over. The spill has occurred. You've either seen the cups behind you, made them available, or we are currently in the phase of denial. Either way, the worst truly is over as long as we are not in denial. Now that I say that, and the words come out of my mouth, just make sure of that. Your final card, the 8 of Cups. Okay, our doing. We are, whatever this is, it would appear, this would be us coming out of a disappointment, and we are leaving that feeling behind. This is all a whole bunch of feelings, and you are done with their shit. We are over it. Done. Take of it. Let's go. See here in this art? Well, the mountain in the background, that's where you're going, right? Or even where you threw these cups from. Shit. All right? This one, this is our 5 of Cups with disappointment. You notice here, our poor sad horse, if they would just but look up, they could see how beautiful things really could be, the light in the situation, rather than just, the darkness below. And your Mother of Pentacles, our Queen of the Forest, with her little BB. Her fawn, her, doe, and fawn little baby. What do they call them? Their yearling or whatever. Oh, that is not even the same deck. Do you have any questions, Mocha? So overall message for you in terms of health. Focus, I don't know, something to do with your routines, how we're taking care of ourselves, how we nurture ourselves, okay? Make sure we are embodying that, I guess. And you know more than me. We didn't ask a specific question, did we? So the message is what the message says. There is your wisdom for the day from me for now. You let me know if you have any questions. Dear 2023, that was 3 years ago. My friend, you have to cancel all of your accounts and get new ones. Did no one tell you this? You're welcome, Mocha. Did no one tell you this? The year is 2026. Dear 2023, if you are still with me, please proceed to speak in chat and let me know you're still here, please. If not, I'm going to move on to the next person. In case you are here and you are wanting to know how you get a reading from me, you type those words. That, well, not even those words, that word, duh, with a special character in front of it. It's exclamation point, join, all one word. You can even then type a little message right after that you want to attach to it, but make it brief, please. Otherwise the system will rebel. All right, dear 2023, I do not believe you are here anymore. Artemis Fowl. You, is that an I? Artemis Fowie. Fowie. I don't know how to say your name, but that is definitely an I and not an L. I see it real big on the screen. You can't fool me. Artemis, if you are here, hi, it is your turn for a reading. How may I help you, Artemis? Fowie? Or if you were trying to cheat and it is supposed to be foul. Ah, it is foul. I see you. I saw it, but I mean, just so we're clear here, this is what I see when I put the name into OBS, all right? So I had my suspicion, but I knew I was right. I knew I was right. And then it was very hard for me to argue with the, I don't know if, you know, there's some way, there's some sort of confirmation I could get on the screen that may make it clear to me if this is an I or an L. I don't know which. If God, I wish the universe would just give me some fucking sign. Hi, Artemis Fowl, as you would prefer to be called. Hello. How are you? Do you have a specific question in mind? Or did you need some help? Hi, Kradori. How are you? Did you want to do... You don't really have a question. Okay. You just want a general reading. All right. Sure. My favorites. Ready? Artemis Fowl. Please just keep in mind, I have no control over what the cards are going to say. I'm just the translator, okay? Good, bad, and different. I still love you, all right? Just know that. These are Elder Futhark runes. I keep them in a cute little wizard pirate, you know, gypsy chest. This is how we shuffle them. Hey there. How you doing? You finally caught me. Again. I know I'm on in the afternoon randomly. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Alright. They're shuffled. Yes? No looky. We just grab and then put it out. There it is. Oh god, is it blank? No. It's I. This is Isa. Ice. Okay? Oh god. We'll leave those there for now. Okay? This is a pause. A break. Oh my god, he's learning stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out. Things are happening. I almost kind of remember where they are. This is the rune, okay? This is just a general reading. Thank you very much, Artemis Fowl. I appreciate that. Bird of Artemis. Isa, Ice. I can read all of this. You know why? Because I wrote fucking all of it. Alright? We don't have super crazy happy music anymore on the stream, but it may come up here. Now we'll wait. Anyways, just imagine very joyful music. We can do one of these real quick. Whoa, whoa. Great. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and read this to you, okay? Because there is actually, in my opinion, some helpful S in here. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna cuss myself and read what we wrote. This is your rune. It has no reverse meaning because you cannot reverse a fucking vertical line. All right? Right? Anyways, Isa is ice, pause, stillness, containment, a stop, a freeze, a moment where motion won't work. It asks for stillness, reflection, and conserving energy rather than pushing. Sometimes it's protection. Nothing advances, so nothing breaks further. The medicine is patience and inner restoration until conditions thaw. This is effectively the card of the Hanged Man. 12 in the tarot. Okay. Before we go any further, we can do this one of two ways. I can pull an oracle card for you and see if we any kind of upfront insight as to what you've got going on. I can do this with a Starcodes Astral Oracle, or I can just go straight to a thinking, feeling, doing spread and dive directly into whatever is going on that would indicate to me you are in some kind of pause. Do you have a preference? Do you want to talk about this at all? In fact, does this resonate whatsoever with you? This is not just a pause and literally our reading. It is now because of this card that has come up, but you are currently doing this, protecting what you have in a pause because I'm afraid it will break further. Okay, so to honor that aspect of it, you have chosen this pause. This is a public space. I'm not sure this is something you want to go over this way. And if so, which way would you prefer? If not, I suggest you get with me privately on Discord. Send me a message there if you are obviously of age, as you should be 18 or over to even be here. You would like to continue with some cards. Okay, I am all right with this. Again, as I said, I have no idea what these will talk about. We're just gonna start pulling some cards. Okay, I call this a bardic spread. No thinking, feeling, doing. We're just getting directly to a message. All right. Allow me to shuffle, please. Well, Artemis, so far already it appears this is something to do with a foundational change in life that needs to happen. You are aware of this, but you don't want it to. You don't want it to. That's what I can tell so far. It causes us to juggle. It blocks our passions. Okay? I don't know if you're in the middle of trying to start some new, you have like this hobby, this thing that you're very passionate about, that you love, you're trying to start off, and it's not happening right now because of this pause that's being called out to you. If you were unaware of that, it's there. Okay? Your first card. Some emotions we can't walk away from. Alright, I'm gonna put this over here. I'm not really gonna be looking at the chat too hard, okay? But feel free to let me know your thoughts. Whoa. I don't know if that was crazy lightning or people moving. What was that? Nuts. Jesus Christ, sound like Odin just spoke, farted. Oh yeah. That's crazy lightning. And thunder. Whoa, cool. Anyways, I'm sorry, that's so loud. It's like roaring, slowly rolling over my whole house. It's nuts. Eight of Cups reversed. This is us walking away from emotions. But this is blocked. Okay? This would be us having collected a whole mess of emotions, this way we feel about this thing. We set them down, we've walked away from them. Here we block this. Okay? We block this. You'll notice there's a moon in the background, little face. That's your intuition trying to speak to you, but you can't hear. We don't understand, right? I wish this would focus. Okay? It's there, but our intuition is that inner knowing. It's there, we tap into it or we don't. Simple as that. Okay? So, even here, quite frankly, that even one card in, my friend, I can pause right here if you want. Whatever this thing is, you know you need to walk the fuck away, and you are just not. Okay? Yeah. Yep. I didn't think we needed to go further unless you want to. Again, I've sent you a way to send me a message in private if you want to, but okay. We will continue. So yes, more of the same. Two of the Wands. This is a choice. This is direction. You have a choice to make, and we're just not making it. It is blocked. Same as before. Okay? Literally choose one. Okay? You are saying we want to know fully more of this message. It may turn into long form, depending on how far this goes. I may have to stop our reading short to begin with if we have people in the queue, as we do at this moment. But I cannot say we can get super specifics. You know, whatever this is, we would kind of have to deep dive with more direct information about whatever the fuck this is, right? But still, this is the choice not made. Whatever this is, you have an option here. You just have not made it. Okay? Notice the stillness in the art. There's no wind, no trees are moving, no life on the mountains, there's no movement in the water, no nothing. But you hold the world in your hands. Well, you blocked us. The adventure doesn't go anywhere until you choose for it to, right? It's there, it's in the background, but what do you want it to do? Pick one. Pretty much. Keep going, stop, go. What do you think? Okay, I would imagine that'd be wise, frankly. I'm gonna put those back. Yes, but you're at least already aware of this. So, while not, whatever it is you're going through, continue to work through it. Hello, Sophia Cutie Patootie. HRUIMG. HRU. Now you get to figure out what the G stands for. Simran 0. May I know what's coming for me in career ahead? Can we elaborate, please, Simran? Is that a Benjamin I see? Quidori said. What are you talking about? What? G? No. IMG. What is GRU? You said, hey, Opal, HRU. I said, I am G. HRU. I am G. HRU. To you. I am good. How are you? To you. And you reply to me with Gru. Okay. Is that not a what pen? Okay. We're not doing this one anymore. Simran, Zero, are you still with us? I'm glad I'm gonna argue our last rune was also an indication that this, again, it's a pause, right? Don't, perhaps, as I'm mourning here, we don't air this out publicly. That's some private work stuff. Which private stuff, I will say, depending on length of read and what we discuss, may become paid time. Depends. I only have so much free time, so. Oh man, I'm sorry. I need to go step outside just real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, that's incredible. There is a crazy storm outside. And I mean, not even like crazy storm, can't say that. It looks extremely serene outside, but it's overcast. The thunder and lightning is... God, it's not like this crazy storm, but you hear and feel the thunder and lightning. It's wild, but it's this slow rolling, like the fucking end of days type stuff. I've never really experienced it. And now we have rain slowly coming in harder and harder as I speak. I love this kind of weather. I had to go look at the window. Yes, Kridori, it is one of those. Don't mind me. Simran, I needed you to please elaborate what exactly you mean by career, please. Okay. Career. I have an actual compendium of spreads. I leave it this list just to kind of drive home a point. I leave it this list we have to go through to make you do a little work to demonstrate the point that you want to know more about your work. Well, you get to know more about your work by doing more work. We come to a future by stepping toward a future, meaning I cannot always give you the answer. So it depends on what you want to know. So Simran, can you please elaborate what exactly it is you would like to know? Please. Kridori, yes, I do at times partake in the haka. What gave it away? Simran, let me know if you are still here. Otherwise, I will move on to Sophia Cutie Patootie. Go and one Simran 0, Simran 0, Simran 0, Simran 0. Hello, Simran 0. Did you hear what I said? please elaborate on your question regarding career. What would you like to know in specific? Just so we're clear, the future is an unknowable, okay? Any future outcome that I give to you, even if it is some definite future, you have free will, right? You can change that future at any point, so you must participate in your future to determine what the future is. You are currently jobless. Sorry to hear that, so am I. Need to know what's coming ahead. Yes, we all do. I will get you 2 cards, okay? But I feel you on that, my friend, 100%. 2 cards. The energy, I'm so happy it's raining right now, surrounding your question. And the energy inviting you forward from it, okay? So, sorry to hear, Simran, that sucks. But I'm right there with you. I have just interviewed 3 times with a job. They said they would get back to me this week. We are on Thursday. They have said nothing yet, but I hold out hope still. So, no more shuffling. 2 cards. Your first one. Your second one. Well, my friend, unfortunately, should nothing change the way things are looking, we'll just get right to the bad news. Should nothing change, this is the happy family under the rainbow blocked. So, this calls out, are we taking the appropriate actions right now to ensure that we are stepping toward an outcome that results in gainful employment? The energy surrounding the question, though, is partly in due to, this is in due part to what this says. I would argue, if not primarily. Cause and effect. This is the spiritual test being blocked. So right now, this tells me you're going through some sort of trial, some form of thing that should be used as a form of growth, as integration into the parts of the whole you. That should be happening right now, and instead we are blocking that. We are refusing this as some test, and we blame the things around us as some curse upon us, right? Some, predestined negative thing that's just was meant to happen to us. It's not. This is the self defending against an unknown threat. We don't know who holds these wands down here. It is passion begetting passion, but it is self-imposed. Okay? So should nothing change, this is the happy family is there, okay? The energy is there, it's possible, but it's blocked until we can actually live up to the demands of our test over here, integrate whatever this lesson is, grow further, and continue our work on the self. The happy family under the rainbow is present but blocked. So this would be the happy family is there, but there are arguments, there are misunderstandings, right? There are tons of things. It's there, but it's not the ideal. That's all. All right. Let me know if you have questions, Simran. Time to start looking around at the actions, the way we perceive things, and looking for ways we can improve that. Then we can get to that happy family, if you will, regarding a career there, instead of the job that we got and hate, right? Let me know if you have questions. Sophia Cutie Patootie, perfect timing. You are next. You left, you came back, I talked to you. I always love when you come. Your name is so effing adorable. So cussin' adorable. I'm trying to stop swearing so cussin' much. Sophia, cutie patootie. Cool. Thank you, Simran. Thank you for letting me read for you. 'Tis my honor. Both. Same time. On a hill. In a house. Hovering. Attempting holistic healing. Healthy herbals. Credori. That's what I'm holding. How about you? I'm just Guy. I'm just Guy, Sophia. I have many names, one of them, Guy. Don't forget, Sophia. It is your turn, my dear. I asked if I could get guidance on finances, please, to achieve your goal. Okay, so Sophia, I'm not a financial advisor. Full stop. Can you elaborate on your question, please? What I can give you is 2 cards, the energy surrounding your question, the energy inviting you forward, but full stop. I am a professional of no kind, I must say, due to legal reasons, but so 2 cards. I'll give you 2 cards, okay? With my most forward deck, as we have a staying card at the bottom that wishes to speak to you, apparently. You bring me a general question about finances, so just understand. These are general questions about your question, not your finances in specific. From me. Understand? I'm doing my best to still be accommodating and serve while not gaming the system too much. In regard to the energy surrounding your question, the 5 of Cups, the card of disappointment. However, the energy inviting you forward should nothing change. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Blocked. Okay, we have one more card. Let me discuss these with you first. Okay? You are being challenged right now. Like right now, actively, while we do this reading. Okay? Our Knight of Swords. Our 5 of Cups. Okay? These them cards. We know this very well. We just saw this a moment ago while you were away, I believe, Sophia, excuse me. Sophia, you're presently in the stage of seeing only the spilled cups. Spilled cups here in this RWS card, Rider-Waite-Smith, imply there are 2 cups behind you. There are 5 total, right? 3 in front of you are what you see. We see the spillage of passion, disappointment. We call it disappointment because, yes, sure, we can be disappointed, but in reality, there are still two cups behind you, perfectly fine. Are they full? Are they empty? We don't know. That's up to you, but they exist nonetheless. This is just a reminder to you. Don't forget about these, but as well, these are just some emotions we're still dealing with. They hurt us. We are, in essence, grieving, right? But not all is lost. We know this already. Duh. However, the energy inviting you forward should nothing change. This is a warhorse here. Okay? And the art of this card. This is the Knight of, quite literally, the mind of thought of action now. This is someone who thinks before they feel, before they even divine anything. There's no meditation in this soul. It's pure thought. It is drive. Just go. Right? Pure thought. The mind is also a word of communication. So they take their message, they spread it like wildfire, right? Well, this person does not. They are blocked in this. Meaning no new modes of thought. No new thoughtful ways to express ourselves. Blocked communication. Unclear communication, right? The words leave you, but they come out as curse, not as blessing. You have a final card. I said you're being tested right now, because part of this is on you. So, in a way, I argue, you would know what this is about. You also know what remains, what you should be grateful for. Now, do you choose to let this be the reality, or do you choose to reverse this card and think in some new and different ways? If you say yes, you don't need to flip this last card. If you say no, then we will flip the last card. Thanks for giving me this wonderful opportunity to become this creepy motherfucker. Ooh, spooky. Flip the last card or don't. Choose. It's not that fucking serious, alright? Take a breath, alright? It's just a card. I'm just saying. Effectively, you want to know more or not? You know, but you don't need to know more. I'm just telling you right now. Don't flip the last card. There's no fucking point. I don't know what it is. You don't need to know what it is either, right? You don't know what to do. None of us do, my dear. That is kind of the test. That is the chore. It's living. Yeah? We must just proceed forth. Sail south, then east, then west, then north. What do you think? What do you think? Flip this fucking thing or no? I vote no. You said thank you. You're very welcome. But do you want this last card, or can I put this damn thing away? Can it curse us no more? Please? Please? Can I get it? Go on. Get. Meh. What do you think, Sophia? It's still on the table. Oh my gosh, Sophia, you're killing me. If there's anybody else, I've been sitting here chilling. Shoot for the sun. You are up next. I'm giving Sophia a moment to reply, but shoot for the sun. If you are here, it is your turn. I'm gonna put this card away, Sophia. You have one last card. You have not told me yes or no for sure. You said thank you, so I'm gonna assume you were done. You don't want to know. But I'm about to make some executive decisions here, and neither one of us will never know what that card is, which I kind of prefer. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Shoot for the sun. It's your turn. Hi. I'm putting this back. I'm not looking at what this is. I don't know. Neither do you. Here it was. Okay. Huh? Nope. Nobody gets to know. No one. Unless there's a reflection somewhere. Okay. All right. We did it. Gun. I have no idea what it was. Neither do you. Tough shit. Hope you didn't want it. Shoot for the sun. Hello, Sir Josepher. How are you? Shoot for the sun. If you're still here, what can I do for you? Hello, hello, hello. They may have come and then just left. Happens from time to time. Shoot for the sun. Let me know if you're still here and would like a reading. If not, I'm going to move on. Off work till Monday. Oh, smart. You went to the dentist and you took the time off. Yeah, chill, man. Relax. Heal. Focus on that. Excellent decision, Sir Josepher. Oh, these cards are gone. We don't need these anymore. These, poof. Well, Shoot for the Sun has not said anything. I'm going to assume they came, they left, they said, F you. I don't have time for this new. So, Sir Josepher, hi. Oh, I'm right there with you. Yeah, I'm down 3 myself. It will be more soon without fucking thousands of dollars I just do not have. You know? It's gonna really suck. I will be in the implant fucking pity fund party for a long time because it's gonna be a shitload of money to get implants, I imagine. But eventually, all the poor teeth in my head will rot out of my head. But we'll see what I can do in the coming years about that. Maybe something, likely not. Right there with you. Yeah. My teeth are not happy with me. Years of neglect, abuse. But, you know, is what it is. Someday I'll be reduced to eating soup all day, every day. It's gonna suck. I'm very sad about it, but... well, you know. As long as it was removed first by a professional. I mean, technically, some of my decks have given me paper cuts. They've taken blood, you know, taken it. I choose the word carefully. I'm not talking polite little ow, you know, ooh. I mean, like, fucking ow, paper cut. Like, what the shit, man? Bit me. Hazard of the work. Sir Josepher, it's your turn. You see this? You see this? Right here? I'm massaging you. Don't mind. If you feel a tingle up the spine, it's just me. A whole bunch of new stuff. Did you notice? There's 3 decks now. Check this out. You want to really get your mind fucking blown? Here's a Lenormand deck. Here's an RWS deck. Here's some Oracle runes. Ooh, and we even pull Odin's rune, the unknown, spooky. Yeah, now you can even see here, right? This guy. Woo! Yeah, dog. And this? Yeah. Bro. We changed some shit. Now I have a way to show you on the screen what I'm kind of looking at in our Lenormand. Now I have a way to show you our runes. These are our shit. Okay? the new year hit, and the arrogance, the hubris in me. My monitor turned off as I said that. As I allowed the new year to just happen, I didn't do anything. As we're talking about the Happy New Year to you as well. I have a million thoughts I'm trying to get out. Woo, Happy New Year, yay, we made runes, we made fucking Lenormand cards. I was thinking, oh, it's just another new year, who gives a shit? I stayed inside, right? No big deal, we're not doing nothing. I'm just focusing on me, right? The universe revolves, I move with it. Woo, we are flowing water. Who cares? Just a number changes. It's going to be inconvenient for a while. No big deal. Moving on. Wrong. I change everything. Over fucking night on a whim. And I mean like 2 days into the new year. I was like, I don't know. I'm doing what I need to be doing, right? No, you're not. Out of me comes a brand new system. A whole new tarot system to work with called the Solabuska, that I'm learning about actively right now. Okay? I make the runes. Here. I make actual meanings. I can read every word on this fucking page. It is mine. Savvy? No more flip through a book on these at least. And, well, I can read a paragraph. Fuck you. I can read this whole thing. Enjoy that. Okay. As well. Here. As well. Here. I don't have all the meanings yet in here, but they're still kind of elusive to how I want to put them in just yet. We're getting to that. I can show you that when we use them. But Sir Josepher, I'm glad you savvy my savvy. Savvy? What can I do for you this fine, foggy day? What kind of reading would you like? Would you like to get a rune? You know, it's cool. Technically, I can take this. All right, you want a Lenormand read? All right, check it out. If you want to get real technical with shit. Now, I'm not going to do this, okay, going forward, just so we're very clear. This is a freebie read from me. Not that they're not all really, but, you know. This is a Lenormand pull right here. These are Lenormand cards. We get the heart blocked, the man blocked. Well, or Jones of her. Why is your heart blocked, my dear? I mean, I don't think we need to discuss too much here, do we? Just so you can see what these say. This art is ours, by the way. This is not a real deck you can buy anywhere. So this is the receptive, active energy of yin and yang, right? Man, yang. This is the white energy, if you will, the light, receptive, active, moving, changing, doing stuff. You can fucking ignore the word man. I have it there solely to make life easier for you, upright. And heart, affection, obviously love, passion, but of the sometimes unexplainable kind, right? But as well, literal matters of the heart. We are blocked in both these things, my dear. Now, this is a digital pull. Sir Josepher, if you don't mind, as this is somewhat new, completely, confirm or deny, accurate statement or no. This is not a man in love. This is a man who has fallen out of love, who feels like his heart has been ripped from his chest and shit on. Yay or nay? I don't mean to use you as an example. In the interest of honoring the work, okay? Oh. Oh. I was wondering where the hell that went. Got too busy. In the interest of, and I'm sorry, yeah, no kidding. Sorry, Sir Josepher. In the interest of honoring the work, oh, okay. That's the digital hug since well, God, I don't want to do that. This is something I kind of needed to know for myself, but you become an example inadvertently, and I apologize for that. That is a completely digital read. Okay? I only say you become an example, not of something you've done. This is an example. This is pure 100% cartomancy right here. There were no physical cards involved in that whatsoever. So I make this claim. I can literally read you digitally. Okay? You can do this too. Alright? This isn't even about a learning thing specifically. I'm aware of this fact, Sir Josepher, but I had never done it in this way, where I truly had a representation of some cards that I have made the art for using AI. Sure, yes, don't care. Fuck all that. This is our art, if you will. Put on cards. Our notes, put on cards. Shit I actually wrote. Took for fucking ever. Okay? And now we use it to divine. And just based off a general message we confirm with you, big heartache right now, right? However, just all to make the point to you, you can do this too. You don't even have to go out and buy the art, the cards. You can go download software to do this. Is called Orphalese. You can spend $21 to buy a license from them. Okay? Or more. It's a little more by normal, but if you're poor like me, they offer the option to buy a cheap one. You can have a bajillion decks with a little know-how. They only allow 3 at a time, but if you just move some files around, you can move which 3 are available to you at any given time. Just saying. But, you know, obviously, if you use it enough, especially if you're making money with it, pay these poor people. They develop something very cool. Just a thought. But in the interest of honoring the work, sorry for the fucking spiel. In the interest of honoring the work, we do a real physical pull here. Okay? That's the first part. All right? Here's the second part. Garden, coffin. Okay? This is the real pull. The physicals. Both upright. See, now I can come here and we can pull out garden. We can pull out coffin, which I think is over here actually. I don't remember. No? I don't remember. Where is it at? Heart, Minds, Mountain Dog, Stork, Oh, I guess I could have these up so you can see. This is the very lame art, I argue. Some of them are okay, but where? Oh, there it is. I see it. Coffin. Okay. Furthering your reading. Yes, shoot for the sun. I called your name out several times. There were other people in the queue. You will have to rejoin if you would like back in. Sorry. Hey, the queue is free flowing, right? If you want to give up your place so we can go back to shoot for the sun, I'm all for it. Right now, we are doing Sir Josepher, okay? You will go first, shoot for the sun. Apparently. I mean, decide amongst yourselves, you know. We're all adult children here, right? See how easy? Look how sweet. Garden, all right? This is a couple of things. Sir Josepher, this is to recognize abundance in our lives. But, okay, this is an ending, typically. But there's more to this, okay? There's more to this, which we will discussy now. This is a canceled event, okay, quote unquote, in their terms, but I argue something different even still. For our garden, okay, well, specifically, we start with the card on the right first, the coffin, okay? This affects the left card, how it works. This is an ending, so this is closure, illness, or transformation, okay? Closure, an ending, or transformation. All right, it's not like a death. This is the thing you put something that has died in, right? What does this represent for us? It is something, we put this thing in a box, we put it away from us. Far, far away, effectively. Not necessarily far, far away, but it is 6 feet. It's pretty fucking far, right? In theory. Anyways. In relation to garden, a society, public social events and exposure, okay? I also put abundance in here because, I mean, think about what is in a garden, what is in a society, possibility, right? So, whatever we're doing right now, this heartbreak we're going through is causing a large social pause, it would appear. But this can also relate to your ability to go into the garden, all right? This could just be calling out like, hey, remember that place we like so much that we'd stop going to? It does not live in a box. Like, what the fuck, man? Right? So, further still. Did you have something in super specific we were going to ask? I forget. Did you give me a specific set of questions at all? Sir Josepher? So yes, sorry, but not sorry. You know. Yeah, you're welcome. Do you need further cards? Do we need to drag that out at all? Or do you know what the fuck this is about? What's up? And what we need to do, more importantly. Don't just get the why, right? Get the further. Yeah? If you want the further, I'm happy to draw you an oracle, Sir Josepher. Okay, cool. Those are the best, right? No need to drag it out. You're my favorite type of reading to come through. The messages that do not need further elaboration, they're just for you. You get them, cool. Hi, Miss Anne Marie. Doing okay. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Look at you. You're so Jozu, Sir Josepher. That's skilled in Japanese. Well done. Oh wow, I made a gigantic thing of fucking smoke there, didn't I? Amazing. Let's do it again. Like a wizard. I like it. So, Kridori. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking silly. Shoot for the sun. You are next. Did you have a specific question? I believe your question was regarding career? No? Yes? Yes. Hi. No, thank you. You honor me by letting me read for you. What can I do for you? You recently reconnected with a past person. Okay. I hope that is going well. You're still in the queue, Kridori. Oh, okay. Well, that works too. I'll leave you there. You have an official place. Little rough. Got bit out of good old cold flu. Not. Still going. Well, get better soon. So, shoot for the sun. For you, I don't read like the thoughts and feelings of anybody else here, right? Inappropriate, not what you asked for, but just so we can get an understanding of what I do. I will draw us 2 cards. The energy around your question, the energy inviting you forward, okay? Okay, 2 cards. You ready? Sorry, my mind was wandering about some crazy shit I've been thinking about for a minute. And it is heavy in my mind. I cannot talk about it, and I am so sorry, but I want to so badly. But it is stuff for the future. I mean, you see glimpses of it right here before your very eyes, but it is but a glimpse, I assure you. Anyways, what is more important here are your 2 cards. Shoot for the sun. Let us discuss, please. My mind, wow, just cavernous, labyrinth of wild thoughts. I love it. They happen so quickly, and I don't have time to even write them down, Temperance, please. So, I hope my thoughts did not bleed into what we're doing here. I don't think so. I hope not. Well, we'll find out. The Fool, my dear. The energy surrounding your question. So, the Fool. This is a perfect time. I've learned some stuff while, being just the way that you studying. Just doing my thing. This guy. So this is not just some pure representation of innocence alone. It is innocence, okay? This figure holds a white lily, white rose, I'm sorry, even more specifically, a white rose. Roses symbolize what? Love, passion, but as well in this case, white peace, okay? So, this is what this person, if you just saw this figure walking towards you down the street, you would not assume, any ill intention, but this person has no intention at all. All right. This is, I would argue, a card that would represent friendship right now, but it's friendship of an unexplored nature. Okay. This means this person is the representation of a person who would be viewed by society as a rebel, quote unquote, but only rebellious in a sense because they have not chosen a path of any kind. They are not necessarily agnostic, meaning that they have not chosen a God one way or another. They are effectively unaware even that there could be a God. They don't know that question is a line of thought. Okay? They are just wandering. This is the soul that has not chosen anything yet. That is the energy surrounding this question. This has nothing to do with what this other person thinks, okay? This is the energy around what you ask me completely. So, this is the soul without purpose yet. It has not chosen. Your question, you want to figure out what the answer is to that. You're doing it actively right now in chat, right? Is that us? Has no intention, right? Just pointing out to you. This has to do not with you or this other person specifically. It has to do specifically with your question, right? That's the energy surrounding it. The unknown. This is the fool that wanders. Think of the literal definition of fool. Someone who does not know, who acts oddly, outside of societal norms, right? You can see them about to wander off of a cliff here because they're not paying attention, right? This is the wandering soul. We don't know what their outcome is just yet. Has not been decided. Time will tell. Fate will decide, etc. Okay? The energy inviting you forward. Right now, obviously, I cannot tell the future. Not something I do here. Unknowable. We find out the future by marching toward it. Yes. However, the energy inviting you forward is this is integration of all parts and all ways, okay, of this relationship. This is that blocked. Okay? It sure does shoot for the sun. This is a card to represent a leap of faith. How far is the drop? A cliff face can be 2 inches. Could be 2 miles. Could be a plunge into a deep descent into madness. Did you bring a parachute? Could be a tiny step. Depends on what's going on, how you look at it. But without working with this other person, temperance is here. This upright reminds us to integrate all things, always, balance, right? Behind here, the path. This is enlightenment, a higher understanding further down the road. But right now, this would be integration of all things. Passion, emotion, thought, feeling. That's the emotion bit, right? Our intuition, our inner knowing. But this is blocked right now because we have not explored this opportunity. We are still here in the fool stage, the unknown. You must continue to explore this relationship further with this person. Okay? No, shoot for the sun. Upright. This is all things integrated. This is all things present that could be integrated, but they are not. They're there, but they're blocked. The examples of this would be a loving relationship that has arguments all the time. Right? People say you're so perfect for each other, but you've been married, you've been engaged for 7 years. 6 years, 364 days, still not married, right? It's the ideal situation, the family that's there, but all things are not at peace. All parts are not integrated. Light and shadow are still at war, not at balance with one another, not in balance with one another. Perfectly in balance. It's represented on the card if you look at it. See how they're pouring water? If we tried to pour water like this right now, you and me in real life, that would not happen. That water would pour all fucking weird straight down. This water does not care. It is unaffected. It is that this is this, that is that kind of deal. Right? We are at peace with things, no matter how they happen. That is still here. Notice the cups from the water. That's still there. That doesn't change, truly. But you don't integrate it. You don't choose to believe that still. It's there whether you want it to be or not, but you're not taking it in yet. But again, this is only because you have not worked with this person further yet. You're asking about something that I can't tell you the outcome of. Sorry. Does that make sense? Shoot for the sun. The action you need to take is speaking with this other person. This asks you to take. It speaks neither on whether you should or should not take action. That is completely you being in this scenario. Okay? You being in this scenario leaves you completely innocent, new, free to do whatever you so choose. Person to person, no cards involved here. Instead of asking me this question, why aren't you asking them this question? Yo, hey, glad we caught up. kind of vibing, kind of feeling something here. How about you? Is that a thing? Can we discuss this further? Right? However you deem appropriate to do that. But read the room, obviously. If you didn't say something, it's because you didn't know or you chose not to. Or that right there. Well, this is where we're at right now. Speak or don't. Silence is, will involve some, unfortunately, punishment only for yourself. It will become punishment for others the more you bottle it up. It will affect your relationships, plural, over time. Guaranteed. So either accept that, live with it, and do your best not to let it affect your mood so you don't, you're not in a pissy mood because things are going your way and we've repressed it and now it comes out in other weird ways. We didn't get enough pepperoni on our pizza slice. You know what I mean? Stupid, trivial bullshit. But 'tis up to you what this becomes, what this fool's adventure is. This is the beginning of the adventure completely. Okay? You decide, my dear. That is your call. Ridori, you're back. It's your turn. Hi. Hi. What can I do for you? You're very welcome, no shoe for the sun. Oh, God, do you know what I'm so happy for? A general reading of some sorts. Would you like a thinking, feeling, doing reading? Would that work for you? I'm very thankful that I don't have to sit here and talk about donations at all. I know I am right now. I'll make it quick, but it's so nice that there's just a little every 20 minutes. I think that's what it is. Every 20 minutes, there's just a little bot that reminds everybody in the chat, like, hey, do you wanna help this guy eat some food today? There's a thing, Not that you need to at all right now. I'm just saying. The fact that my hands can live here and we can just freely work, I am so grateful for. It's very nice. Thank you. I will hydrate. Thank you, Shoot for the Sun. You're a genius. Oh, Credori. See, I don't really talk about this often because it's a hidden little secret in what I do, what we all do. I don't talk about it because I guess in my mind it's unspoken because we don't want the secret known, but the secret is one of the default readings for tarot readers is 3 cards. It is a past, present, and future pull. 3 cards. They say, come, get a reading. That is a singular question, right? It is. But usually we give you 3. Did you notice this? Why is that? It's a magic number. But if you think about it, we've already roped you in not with 1 question, but now 3 different questions. Same topic, 3 keywords different, yeah? You're already getting a 3 for 1 by default. So, Credori, you have told me here, doing, as if to imply you only get the doing when I ask and tell you, would you like a thinking, feeling, doing? There are 3 questions there. You don't have to choose but one, my love. You get all 3. Okay? So, that seems, I'm trying to find a way to undo that. It seems to happen from time to time, but just so we're very clear here, this is the spread. It's not pick one, it's do all 3, right? PP? Don't be lazy. You want this, or do you want something else? Is there anything else over there that catches your little eyeball, eh? That maybe you might want? I've got like a mind, body, soul spread. What does the mind need? What does the body need? What does the soul need? We could do a daily vibe check, right? What's my vibe today? What's supporting me? What's tripping me up? What else? We could do a little friendship toast thingy. What? I know where you live already. God, that's such a creepy thing to say. Whoa. Holy crap. Look at it go. 230 people. Sick. Thank you, everybody. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow, 230 people of you. Thank you. All so much for believing in what I do here. Enough to follow me. Come get a reading from me when you want to. Allowing me to serve you in my free time. Well, you did. You absolutely did, Ex-Alchemy. There's a whole big celebration. You were the 230th follower. Thank you for it. Hi, how are you? We're currently reading for Credori right now. Credori, what would you like? You want Thinking, Feeling, Doing? Is that the one we want? Or you want something else? Sorry. Thinking, Feeling, Doing. We're doing this one. Bam. What are we thinking? What are we feeling? What are we doing? Hello, beat octopus. Wow. I haven't eaten yet today. And yet I am fucking just hyped. Okay? The inside energy does not match the outside tone. This is on purpose. Alright? I'm sure I sound a little tired. It's because I am. But we'll survive. But as well, you know, in the interest of several things, I partake in the marijuana from time to time. So we are forcibly slowing the outside down. That right there, I'm gonna be doing that soon after the stream, making some tea. 3 cards, Credori. Thinking, feeling, doing. Well, appears I am not the only one that is go, go, go. So, Knight of Cups. What has happened to you, my dear? Why? Why do you bring me one of my signature cards? One of my favorites. Why do you bring him to me? Reversed and blocked. What has happened? Who has done this? Who has ruined your romantic thoughts? What idea, what feeling, what thing did you feel so strongly about that we were almost just to the point of love almost, that just took a shit? Okay. We got engaged recently. Well, our thoughts are on a romantic adventure that's blocked effectively. This is the Night of Love. Blocked. So, I'm gonna say then, congratulations again. We knew this. That's why I was so fucking concerned here, honestly. This is not our heart taking a shit. This is the heart being able to move forward with our romantic prince is blocked. The way is blocked because it is an engagement. It is not the marriage yet. You haven't done the marriage yet. Okay, so there's more details. So we know what you're thinking, all right? This spread is kind of silly to me because it kind of just is confirmation of what you're doing, frankly. You know? I love this. I didn't even realize. You bring me both the knight and the queen. They're both reversed. Everything is happening fast, quick. Remember I said I'm not the only one talking fast, thinking fast, doing fast? Everything. Right now, you are in the lightning bolt phase. Right here. Bam. There's your dust cloud. Need say no more. This is what our feelings are. They are rapid. Make a decision. Fuck you. Do it. Right? pretty much. Our doings. Well, this would be nurturing our emotions. This is the water of water. This has to do with intuition and emotions. These are both blocked. They are being buried right now to serve a purpose. You don't give a fuck what anybody has to say right now, right? Input is valid. I will take it, but we are right now. I don't care if my words are harsh. I don't care if my thoughts are fucking cruel and don't make sense to you. You will hear my feelings. They will overflow your cup and mine. I am truly a tempest on this Thursday. Sound about right? Yeah? Okay, well, there's your thinking, feeling, doing. All right? Not many people get to send these out, but today, for you, okay, a whole lot of this is happening in your life. This guy's smiling for, my own purposes as a healer here. I don't have the devil emojis anymore that I used to have. Sorry for that. Yeah, they're all gone. Best we can do, though, for you is just ask after the killing, make sure we chill, okay? Not literal, of course, just verbal, emotional abuse, the ensuing, if it's not already present. To you, from you, around you, I'm sorry, but it's present. Love you to death, but, gonna be, clearly, it's a fucking wedding. What do you think it was gonna be? Simple? You live in a place where it's very easy to go get married, no? Just go get married already. Just get it over with. But that comes with its own host of problems. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You could get the official thing over with like immediately, right? Then this isn't. The lovers aren't blocked. It's just now the trip is blocked. It's a totally separate issue. The other finalities are taken care of. Some stress is reduced. That's all. Well, Sir Jones Avert, I don't know, we're at 2 hours. I'll probably, it depends on who's here. If people want readings or not, I got some shit I want to do still. I still have a ton to talk about. We haven't even begun to address thing in the weird plastic wrapping yet. We've been busy. I'm here to serve, so I make sure we spend most of my time serving you guys. I don't think you really care about my books and stuff other than just the learnings that they bring, so, Neato, right on. Okay. Credori, let me know if I don't know, there's nothing to have questions about, really. Miss Anne-Marie Angel, you are next. X Alchemy and B Octopus, you are both still in the queue, just by the way. Miss Anne-Marie Angel, would you like, I don't know, an oracle card today? Yeah, let's do an oracle card for you, Miss Anne-Marie Angel. I think that would be good. I hope more of the storm comes my way. It rained clearly where I live, but what? I found also, I want to talk about that. I found a new deck that I super want to get when I'm not poor. It's an oracle deck, but it's like a color. It's a pixel color something. Damn it. I'll look. I will find it and show it to you. If you can afford it, cool, because it looks super fucking cool to me. Amory Angel. Ready? New moon for you. 45. This is the card of the Hermit. In Tarot, 9. 4 plus 5, okay? Introspection with the Hermit, alright? New moon, 4-5. I don't remember this one. I got this one before. A new beginning, a fresh start, and an auspicious time to start new projects. Drawing this card invites you to begin again. There it is, your new moon. So I know we're not feeling well still, but you know. Continue to get better. Do your thing. Right? That. There you go. Simple as that. Alrighty. Yes, please, Artemis Fowl. Just message me privately in Discord. We can discuss further. X Alchemy, you are next. If you are still here, please let me know. What can I do for you? Well, hi, friendo. Hey, hi. How are you? Hey, you, how are you? While we're waiting for you to determine, what kind of reading would you like? Sorry, I didn't ask. Do you have something specific in mind? For anyone here, maybe someone here knows. In my head, okay, I wear 3 bracelets. All right? I have obsidian, hematite, and then birch. Like wood, right? We'll just call it wood, just general, doesn't matter. I've got my receptive, my ground, and my active in that order, with my receptive being the closest to me, the ground in the middle, and my active, okay, at the top furthest from me, where I send out from, right? In my head, that's how we balance the two, with the hematite in between the two, not with both the light and dark touching. Thoughts? Does the hematite go on the complete outside edge in front of the active, or does it go on the outside behind the receptive? I really don't know. Thoughts? Anyways, X Alchemy. Can I ask what would guidance show if I would pursue competitive gaming as a hobby would be like for me while I'm working to become an artist, a manga artist. Sorry, let me read this again. Can I ask what would guidance be if you pursued competitive gaming as a hobby? So, I'm confused by your question, X Alchemy. Competitive anything does not imply hobby. For starters. But you're mixing a few things in here. You're talking about 2 things that are work related, as well as passion, but passion folded into both gaming, something you want to turn into clearly work, as well as a completely different thing. We gotta tighten our question up here, buddy. What specifically are we trying to ask about? You're asking like 3 or 4 different things in one kind of go, but it's all kind of one big sentence, you know what I mean? Can we slow down, take a breath? What is the root of the question here? Are we just unsure what to ask? Are we trying to ask specifically what's happening with career? Are we trying to figure out, should we be doing competitive gaming? It is not possible to call competitive gaming a hobby, in my humble opinion. No longer a hobby. That is something that you do literally for a rank. You take that seriously. Hobbies are meant to help you relax, to enjoy yourself. If you take something competitively as completely relaxing, then sure, treat it as a hobby, but I find that completely unlikely. So please, elaborate. What's going on with the whole manga thing? What are we doing there? Is the artistry blocked? Are you taking the steps to become an artist? Are you going to school? I return these questions to you. Yes, no cards required. X alchemy. None whatsoever. From me to you, absolutely it is. You are on the right path, actively, yes. You have found not only two passions. One, you are working toward going to school, I assume, or saving up for supplies, whatever path you deem necessary, whatever life path you deem necessary to get you toward being an artist. Beautiful. Continue to do that. Yes, you are on the right path. Your mind's in the right place. I love to see it. Fuck yeah. You need not search for affirmation from some art on cards. Take this from a live, breathing, living, seeking as well. What I like to call myself as a preceptor. You are one as well, my friend. By actively doing what you are doing, you are walking the path, teaching the path of active involvement in an outcome that you would like to see, even though you don't know where it leads, how to get there, what the answer is. I don't either. We're taking that journey together. A preceptor is one who leads with the intention of you to follow them and even become a teacher of that path yourself. Okay? Meaning the master and the student role, quote unquote master, that role is ever changing, always, always. Learning, walking together, separating, coming back, walking together, separating, over and over, forever, right? You do that just by even talking about this stuff. Literally. That's why I say you don't even need a card. Okay? You don't. You're on that path. How it ends, I cannot say. The cards will not say either, I assure you. How that ends, I cannot say. If you need affirmation, yes, I am here to tell you. Human being to human being, I don't even need to know you. I can sit here, feel that, read that in your words and say, yes. Continue doing exactly what you are doing right now. If it bothers you that I have not pulled a card for you, you let me know. I will pull you a couple cards. Same as always, 2 cards. The energy surrounding your overarching questions, as well as the energy inviting you forward, but I almost certainly assure you it will, as oftentimes happens here, do nothing but back up what I'm talking about, okay? But if you want me to, I can sit here divine away. If what you need is just that positive affirmation, I'm here to tell you, just look at the complexity of your question. I'm not here to just blow smoke up your ass, as we love to often sometimes say in society anymore. I'm affectionate of the cursing and a blessing as well, you know? But in this case, it's just a plain and simple truth. Look literally at what you were trying to ask and how it comes out of you. It's this flurry of life, these questions, this clear passion, this, hey, I'm doing this, I want this, I'm doing this, I want this. I have questions about this, but all these things are intertwined. It's this big giant tree, these roots. You're established already. Where do you think it leads? Clearly progress, but are there knots? Is there, does the forest get burned down at some point? Is it thriving? I have no fucking idea, man. But it sounds like you're on the right track. The seeds are there, right? Let's fucking go. I can't wait to find out and see what you do. Keep going, please. But if you need a couple cards to talk more about that, if you want to hear more story time from your dear friend Opal over here, you let me know. If not, I'll move on to the next person in the queue. Up to you. You're super welcome. X Alchemy, X1 Kami, XA1 Kami. Beat Octopus. Thank you very much for letting me read for you. God, you're the God. Jesus Christ. X Alchemy, you're one of the first people. I mean, I've done that before, but man, never in such a way. Truly, I'm just divining with solely a written word. 0 cards drawn in that interaction. I just want to point that out to you. I've never done that before. Hi. Hey, hey. I can't, like, you know, I can wave to you in person. So, hi. This is my reply. Here you go. That's what I'm doing. Hello. Just a vibe check. So, just keep in mind, Beat Octopus, it will change. You want your vibe, it's gonna change, man. You gotta come back when you want it. Alright, dude. Right? Like, yeah, I'll ask for the week, but obviously that just applies to right now. Ask me again in 15 seconds, it'll change. Right? Just saying. But yeah, I'll get you a vibe check. 3 cards. Vibe currently. What supports us and what trips us up. Okay? These don't count. Oh, it's jumpy. Wants to talk to you right now. We shall oblige. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Did you come to me for a reason today? Vibe of the day is a passionate adventure blocked with the Page of Wands. Why? 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 Why, preacher? Why? What supports us is the Hermit reversed. So, whatever this passing adventure was, it would seem we may have studied for it substantially. But we've studied substantially, we've gone out to the public, but our message may not be being received as we thought it might, or it just cannot be heard, or we are completely blocked from going out into public spaces and sharing any knowledge we may have gained in our time of deep study. And we are feeling as though right now actively in a state of judgment, a higher calling that we have answered to, but can we answer it? Are we capable? Do we feel as though we are enough? Are we physically able to? Are we healthy enough? You say, oh no, my walking stick is broken. Okay. So, I just dumped a whole mess of words on you. I'm not sure what you got going on, but current vibe of the day, passionate spiritual adventure, matters of, you know, the soul's fire, things you love to do, for instance, or you want to do, blocked. Sorry to hear. But the thing that supports you, go outside, man. Get to with all I love you so much. You're beautiful and kind and sweet. God, some of you even are nice enough to help me eat food, right? I love you dearly, Beat Octopus, but this card tells me to tell you, get the fuck off the computer, get away from me, respectfully, go outside, go talk to people nearby you that can actually boop, boop you right on the nose, right? If you can't do that, shit, well, then hang out here. You're in the right place, but be doing something to deal with society as a whole. No more sit inside. Yeah. Okay. If we can't go outside, then do it here. Yes. I don't know. I don't need to know your circumstances, but the thing that trips us up, this thing, okay? This right here is very important. This is for you, as this is a trip up. These are people that have risen from the fucking dead to answer to a higher calling. This is a crossroads they're at, right? They're being quote unquote judged to see if they're ready for the final phase of enlightenment, right? That fully integrated soul stage, right? Where everything's just perfect. It's just, things just unfold around you naturally as they're supposed to. You could take a step off a fucking cliff and a fully formed flight of stairs would form beneath you as you stepped. That's the next step. This is people literally rising from coffins to answer to that higher calling of enlightenment, right? Whether you can do this or not right now is another question, right? Judgment. But this is what trips you up. You need to remember, it's a calling. You don't have to fucking answer, especially if you're not able to. So great, it's there. Relish, fucking bask in the glory all you want to. Let it be there. It will be there when you're ready for it. It's a calling, right? Calling. The phone rings. Is your phone plugged in? Does it work right? Can you hear the shit coming out the other end when you pick the phone up, right? So, or otherwise, you pick the phone up and you hear the message and you say, fuck you. Not today, Shaitan. Right? Or, I don't know what's going on with you. None of my damn business, but that's what your cards say. Okay? Just Message Man. I am Just Message Man. We did it. Hey, no, thank you for letting me read for you. You guys all honor me. We are at the sacred number of 13 readings, quote unquote. Technically, we're only at 12, the Hanged Man. But Credori, you circled back twice, so I count to 13. The number of death, small part of me. People may wonder how I get to 13. My astrological signs, 3 and 4, Gemini and Cancer. 7. Yeah? So, where do we get the 8? Where could we get the 8? My numbers of my birth month and birthday. June 06 20th 2060 plus 6 plus 2 plus 0 is 8. 8 and the 7. I'm Gemini Cancer, 3 and 4, right? 7 and 8. 15. It's a piece of me. The devil. Eek! Now you know why I dress this way, why I talk this way, why I look this way. Christ, even my goatee, this thing, if I let it go too long, it starts to curl right here. Just naturally. Just by, just what it does. It's extremely seductive as well as mildly disturbing. You know, I look like the goddamn devil when I look in the mirror. All I would have to do is stop shaving my beard like this, but no, I won't. Make me. It's far less intimidating when I'm just at the dinner table like a good little boy. Hey there. Hi, what's for dinner? Oh, this is delicious. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me at the dinner table. Yeah. Yeah, I got eyeballs. It's just very well lit in here. Kind of hurts the eyeballs, you know? But we have nobody in the queue. We've been here, well, 2.5 hours. Judging by what I can tell, almost 2.5 hours. But considering no one's here, it's just us hanging out. Looks like reading time is over, honestly. I still got some more stuff to work on, to do. We didn't really get to discuss some of the stuff I wanted to talk about, but honestly, I don't think anybody cares about it. Let's see. 1962 is the year of a book that I currently have in my possession. 1962 was when this version of it was printed. I'm born 1987. 1962. I have a true relic in my library. Okay? It's called The Tarot of the Bohemian by Pappas or Papus, however you prefer to say it. So, well, bye beat octopus, sweet dreams. We're gonna make some things big for a minute while I talk about this. Nobody's in the queue, it's just us. See what happens when you have nice things, you drop them. Specifically your vaporizers. Anyways, the brand new one too. Oops. That's why we make sure the floor is clean. So, anyways, the Tarot of the Bohemian. Okay? Bohemians, Tarot of the Bohemians by Pappas Papus. The absolute key to the occult science. Newer versions have this labeled as the most ancient book in existence or something like that. I forget. This is the book. If you're a history nerd, okay, this is, well, I don't want to say like heavily sought out, but it is. It's a book people look for sure. This is insanely expensive, even this copy. This came to me, that's so well preserved for being as old as it is. 1962, okay? The year of this book, when it was printed. So it's the second printing. The original is 1958, I do believe. I'm going to try and show this to you, hopefully without messing this book up. Arcanum Books in New York doesn't even exist anymore. Okay? Yes, the devil is on the front. That is the art of the devil right there. Okay? This thing, I am so fortunate and lucky. wherever this came from, I don't want to lose the place. What page number is this? 36. More numbers of mine. This is the insert that came with it when they sold it. Based on the general theory of relativity of Albert Einstein, I had struggled so long to understand. Hi, Ricia. We're just chilling, chatting, by the way. Hi. Hello. How are you? I had struggled so long to try to explain to people what this is all about, right? And I just, while I was going through this, this book comes to me. I'm doing some other work about some stuff. I've always struggled with the 10 of Pentacles, okay? Always. Just been an issue for me, for whatever reason. But that card comes to me, both in a reading as well as I have to interpret what the meaning is for myself in a different weird way that I'm not used to with what are known as the Solabusca Tarot, which I will just go ahead and show you. I won't show you the digitals so I don't get in trouble. I have them, but we don't use them right now until I figure out if we're gonna or not. And as well, I need full admittance. Please don't fucking sue me, Orphalese. I don't have the money right now to be able to afford the $21 license, even the cheap version of the license from these people, as I am too busy focusing on the actual work itself, right? Studying, knowledge, books. That's where funds are going, if you can't tell. But that said, someday I will. When we get the paid version, we can have many more decks. So right now, it's kind of a pain in the ass for me to switch to a completely different primary deck to read for you, as well as teach it simultaneously and do readings without having some of the other things that I now so dearly love, such as the Lenormand and the runes on the screen, right? I like that. Just so you know. Tarot cards. Okay. Runes. Tarot cards. Lenormand cards. Okay. All digital. But, oh, I think I just shuffled something I didn't need to shuffle. So, back to the 10 of Pentacles. Let me see if I can find this card that made me do this to begin with. This is a completely different style of deck, alright? No, that's close. No, no, nope. Oh, I might have passed it. Shit. It was the 9 that led me to the 10. I'm remembering now. See? This is how fleeting the remembering is. Okay. So, this is the 9. It's not even the 10. But the 10, or the 9 led me to the 10, because it was also involved in this. I had to look at this card. I'm just going to show it briefly, because it is not pleasant. This person has thrown themselves on a fire in order to, okay, effectively fuel creation, okay, of the physical. This isn't about being literally lit on fire. This is what you sacrifice. You sacrifice yourself, your time, your effort to create physical. This is, imagine this as a barbecue and you are the fuel, right? I had to interpret this all myself, effectively. But the 10 has always had, I've had issues with it. The 10 of Pentacles specifically. It's a bunch of, and even here, a little bit of just craziness in the physical world, right? But for us, I wish this would focus. I don't know why this is having such a hard time today. What's your deal? Try again. Try. Really try. There you go. All right. Here's our 10 of cups. I've been finding it best to explain it with the world tree, but that involves the world tree Yggdrasil being effectively the theory of everything in a way. And this book came to me as I was slowly having that revelation. That little leaflet falls out, and confirms literally what I want to say to begin with. This is literally a theory of everything in a way. That's the way I'd treat this work. That's now confirmed. But it also argues with me on kind of the stance I have on the future. We were already using this even earlier, to predict future stuff. And I kind of have my own ethics on it. Which one is a strange deck? Be Octopus? Which deck? Which one are you talking about? I have 3 different types of decks here. Elder Futhark runes. Not really a deck, I just have representative cards. Hello, Elaine Tat. You will be next, by the way. Well, Elaine Tat, should see me fully dressed up. So, I mean, you guys, lovingly, Elaine Tat. So could I, honestly. But you guys gotta get me to Hollywood. I live in Arizona. No one's gonna find me doing this, You wanna have some more fun with me? Get me there. I do, yeah. It's just more me doing this. That's not the 10 of Cups. That is the 10 of Pentacles. Or am I crazy? We need to check that. It is Cups. Okay, the one I showed you was Pentacles. The other one is Cups. I gave you the wrong 10. I'm sorry. That's 20. 10, no. 7, 4. Hold on. I gave you the wrong 10. Silly. That's... no. 9. Yeah, great. That's of Cups. I don't care. What was that? Temperance. Sorry, these cards are all like new to me. They look wild. I would show them again, but I'm not sure exactly where we stand with that just yet. So figuring that out. 10, there you go. This is the 10 of Pentacles, sorry. And even it's confusing. I can't decide if this is a dog or if it's a rat. I mean, this is a huge fucking rat. But, right? The 10 is just integration of all things, okay? But it brought me to kind of my own versions of enlightenment, if you will. Risia, if it's a dog, okay, cool. Even fucking better. Yeah, I thought it was a rabbit. I'm still kind of figuring that out, but I love that you say, Elaine Tat, do you know some stuff about Solabuska? Because that's the deck that is. There is no set in stone, written, hey, this is the meaning. We are still divining that for ourselves. I'm in the process. I feel it's a dog, but it's a weird looking dog. It's a creature. It's like a weird looking familiar, like a cancer dog with no hair, or an overgrown rat, but again, that's what I'm saying. It's like a creature. It's like this weird little guardian thing of all your possessions, all your worldly things. Even the angels look over them and interact with them. They bring you fucking gifts, for Christ's sake. It could very well be. I don't know, Elaine Tat. That's the Solabuska. That's a totally different system. I mean, there is a book with meanings. They are generic. They are mapped to RWS systems. They are not the meaning. Not even fucking close. Not even close. I'm still working out. The only reason we're not using the Solabusca right now is because I am working. I'm going to show you what I have, okay? It will take me a moment. Elaine Tat, if you want, Elaine, you're next for a read right now. Do you want me to swap over to the Solabusca and I can show you what I'm talking about? It will take me but a moment. A few moments, but it is possible. Would you like me to do that? Sure, you say. General reading. Let's chat. Ah, you brighten my bright stream shiny day. My stream shiny day. My stream shiny surprise. Fuck. Something. This requires me to hide the screen for just a moment, so give me a minute, please. You're gonna make me fucking switch shit up. Not make me. I'm sorry, I'm not actually complaining. Just saying. I have to rename a folder real quick. What changes which deck we use. Alright. Get me in trouble. Spectacle. My bright stream shiny spectacle. I'll take it. Is this the correct deck? It sure is. My dear Elaine Tat, I have not finished going through all these cards. They are still mapped to RWS stuff. But we're going to have to talk. This is why I wasn't using this deck on the stream. Also, primarily, we're going to have to talk about what they all mean. Okay? My love, I just got this in the mail today. This is a deck from the year 2000. This is my Solabusca deck. I will be using it personally. I will not be shuffling it on the stream. Okay? I hope you'll understand there is a physical deck here. It is old. I cherish it already. It was a fucking steal. But if it bothers you, I do have a backup. Another version of Los Carabeo, but much newer, easily replaceable. Ignore the fact that it says museum quality. It is not, but that is okay. I am happy to shuffle that one for you if it bugs you. I would really prefer if you would allow me to just do a digital pull for you using these cards. Would that bug you? Same thing, same card, same everything, just no physical involved, so I can save those cards until I get a proper, fuck you, usable version, because neither are, in my opinion. That museum style one, my hands, I can literally feel when I hold the cards, like I can feel the skin on my hands split. That's how big they are. They fit so perfectly, but so painfully. So thank you for allowing me to save my fingers. Hi, friendo. To you. So, Elaine Tat. Just so you can see here, we demonstrated a bit of divination with these cards earlier. We're going to do just the think and feeling doing for you. But we still have to determine what all these cards really mean. So, 3 cards, okay? There was your shuffle. You like it? Wee, look at him go. Wow, zoom. And then we can even do this. 1, 2, 3. Done shuffling. Poof. 3, 2, 1. Isn't that wild? I would love if this was just the primary source. I could ditch this completely, but you guys would be missing so much stuff. But here are your cards. We get the 6 of Cups. All right, this is the Cup of Fond Memories. Okay, the card of fond memories. All right, I wrote. This is all shit we wrote. I can read you all of this. Fond memories, childlike simplicity and innocence, living in the past, avoiding a painful reality by seeing it through rose-colored glasses. Okay? This is our thinking. Our thoughts are on better times at the moment. Okay, but remember, this is Solabusca, so feel free to just look upon this art, divine your own meaning. Anything I tell you, look at the actual art. Okay, determine what it means. All right? And yes, this reversal is valid. The deck is set to have a 50-50 chance on whether your card comes upright or reversed. What you see is what we got. All right? I'm going to shrink this just a tad so you can see a little better. These are cups, yes. This is the 6 of cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one big one, see? On a big ass pedestal. Okay? Something to keep in mind there. All right? Your next card. This is 11. In this deck, 11, strength. Okay? This is not strength. This is actually justice here, but in most decks. But here it is strength. This is accurate. Okay? This is their version of strength. Big ass shield, big old torch effectively, but wand, okay? But all right. But strength after volatility tests resolve. We learn what it takes to endure. Power is no longer proven by force or motion, but by steadiness under pressure. Strength becomes the ability to remain sovereign when fear and intensity rise. The figure raises the arm with confidence rather than aggression. This is not domination, but morale. Courage here is composure. We learn that power held calmly lasts longer than power spent violently. Inner command replaces external force. Fear is met without panic. Will is stabilized and strength becomes the capacity to continue without breaking or becoming cruel. That is the beginning of my interpretations. This is what I sit and write about in the shadows, in case you all wonder what I do when I'm not here. It's this. This is your feeling, strength. Whether you need it or not, I cannot say, but that is where the focus lay. Your final card, 2 of Swords, if you haven't gotten that far yet. This is a decision blocked. Your doings. We are stagnant in making some sort of choice in life, Elaine. Okay? We hold the ideas here, for me at least, just looking at this card. Let's bring it over here, make it upright, and make it real big. We hold the ideas here. We whisper secrets to one another of ourselves. This is us in my mind talking to literally the inner version of us. Look at this guy with his little devil horn, right? We have the ideas. We speak them to our inner devils, but we just hold these ideas. We haven't actioned one yet. Just whispers, and it is blocked right now. Okay? So you might know what's going on there. I do not. Those are your current doings right now. Fuck, I need to eat food. So, there is a Solabusca read for you. That is going to be likely the only one. Jones, I need to go figure out if I can and what I have, frankly. But just an observation. It's really not a big deal. I will food when I food. I believe in me too. There is food here. I just need to go make it, and I will do so as soon as stream time is over. Let's see. Yep, nobody in the queue. 14. Technically, we've... Okay, yeah, actually. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and call that a stream. We're 15 minutes short of a full 3 hours, and I'm okay with that. It was a beautiful Tempest on a Thursday. I hope your storms pass easily, if there is one. If there is no storm, beautiful, happy for you. My name is Opal. It has been my honor and pleasure to serve you all today. I will see you guys all in the next stream, likely tomorrow. Thank you for your well wishes and for allowing me to serve you. Truly my honor, as I said. I will see you all probably tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Until then, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day